One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to McGurk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, home to the UMass Minutemen. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Toledo Rockets, squaring off with another team from the map, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Rockets will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minutemen offense takes the field, and they'll go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on the team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Jenkins. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. And give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Caught close to the marker, it's Graham. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Can't get him to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. Spins away from the defense. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Rockets want to pick up the tempo.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to surge it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. This is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Hairston. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Rockets offense is back on the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Guys, let's chat about Toledo. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's a 0. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Got it in the middle, it's Graham.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Might be changing the route. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. He got it. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. New Mexico State took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Lobos that fired on all cylinders. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking for a gap. It's Dupree. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Baker. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch, it's Graham. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one.
At the 26-yard line. Brings up 4th down.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Oh, the attempt is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hood. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. UMass will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. He'll try it again. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Good enough for a 1st down.
A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Toledo.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UMass 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UMass offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here's a heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Kelly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
Set to kick it off.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Baker. Gets it out quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, Rockets! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Got him, and nobody's close. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Looking to pass. It's Hairston. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. UMass will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Graham. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Toledo.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Looking downfield, it's Hairston. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. UMass will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg. Makes the grab. It's Mays. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Quick release on the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Rockets! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside is 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Running into the open space. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. On the run, it's Dupree. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Rockets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Now the play fake. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Rockets look to keep this drive humming.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking for a man. It's Baker. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. Wants to throw again. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. To the air on first down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to throw, it's Hairston. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Punt is on its way. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for room. It's Dupree. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? From the gun, the give, looking for room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
1st down for the offense.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Perry.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The UMass offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Back to pass, it's Hairston. And that's a live ball behind the line. And they lost the ball out of bounds, and they'll lose a few yards as a result. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Mays. And the Rockets really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in.
Touchdown, Toledo! trip to the house.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 21 over Missouri. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Off play action. Here's the pressure. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He breaks the tackle. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. UMass will line up to punt it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Mays. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Takes a handoff. It's Dupree. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And first down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Right back to him on the ground. Turning it on. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Run it with the fullback. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Back to throw, it's Baker. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's a 0. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Toledo.
Looks as if he's going to run it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rockets. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UMass 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the fourth quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one up.
That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense. Get a fumble recovery and start your drive 1st and 10. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up. Dropping back, it's Baker. Trying to barrel in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
UMass 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UMass offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they kept. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick it away.
Finding open areas.
The returner brings it out to the 41.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Snags a quick pass on the left. Lowers those pads. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
Man, let that thing rip. How about this guy? Almost 450 yards on the day. He's been throwing it early. He's been throwing it often. He's been throwing it all over the yard and with a lot of success.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, break out the oxygen tanks. Past the 10. Touchdown, Minutemen. The defense takes matters into its own hands. You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep piling up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. About the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The give and tick, 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 tick. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Rockets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Swings it out to his running back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They go to the ground. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Leon. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollock and